Howdy, 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 boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We are down here in the bottom of my brewing cauldron shop. And today what we're going to do is we're going to put in the automatic vending machine part of it. And what I decided to do for that is just do one potion that I'll try to have stocked all the time. It might change maybe once a week and once a month, I don't know. But as of right now, we'll just have one that's stocked all the time, so that people can come in and grab a potion. I'll also have it so that they can custom or just make orders if they want different potions or bulk orders or whatever the case is. So I am down here underneath, and of course it's nighttime, and I didn't bring a bed. Let me go grab one real quick. But it's going to be down underneath, and it's going to include, there's actually going to be 4 parts of it, but 3 main ones, and then one part that's just kind of a notification in case we're out of stock, so people don't keep trying to buy more things. As you can see, I have a bit of a cluttered inventory. We'll just charge gold right now. That might change in the future. So I wanted to grab a bed. Let's just throw some of that dirt in, because I gotta go get some nether bricks as well. And the reason for that, for the nether bricks, is part of the vending machine is going to be the part that accepts a payment. And most people don't carry nether bricks around in their pockets with them. That way they don't accidentally throw in a piece of trash and get something good out of it. So let's grab a stack of nether bricks. I actually don't think I've ever seen anyone carry nether bricks around in their pocket. If anyone finds out about, well, if anyone watches my video, they might start doing it and putting in stuff in my vending machine, but as of right now, that's not the case. But as you can see, I dug out the floor. This chest right here is going to be where they throw in the payment, and then that chest will be where the payment is deposited. So what we need to do is, and I have different colored wool so that you can kind of see the different parts. Okay, so put 2, oops, put 1 right there. Alright, on this piece of orange wool, we're going to put another chest. And that's just going to store whatever gets put into this chest from above. So we're going to do that. That. And that. And the reason why this middle one I put out to the side is so that it doesn't automatically kick down. And the reason for that is going to be, let's see. Let's just have you come off that side. Didn't quite dig out enough here. Wait a minute. And I swear I've done this before, so I should know what I'm doing, right? Well, that's never the case with me. Alright, so and that. Let's go ahead. that right now. Don't need that right now. Okay. So this piece right here. Dang it, I do need this though. So what this is going to be is, I need to go one more up. Right here is going to go a comparator, and what that is going to do is going to read this this hopper and see this how many things are in it, and then output a strength according to that. And so then what we do is we put redstone down to that block, so 2, and then drop down 1, and that is going to and we're going to calibrate it right so that when they put in the payment, like 1 bar of gold, it will go down and trigger this to unlock this hopper, which will pull the 1 gold out and put it in the chest. I'll show that here in a second. But so once the signal reaches here, it'll power this repeater, which will then turn off that redstone torch. And what that redstone torch is doing right now is it is powering this block, which locks that hopper, so it won't pull stuff down. And so then what we do is, I believe it's that, and we can fine tune this. There we go. So we put 1 in there and nothing happens. Put another 1 in there, still nothing happens. So let's add a couple more. Alright, see, so there we go. So so we need 44 other items in here, and then whatever you're paying with. It could be gold, diamonds, iron, whatever you want. And it might change because if you use ender pearls, they stack in a smaller size, so they weigh more than a nether brick, which stacks to 64. But now, whenever we put in a gold bar into here, come on, lag. There we go. We put 1 gold bar, we see it disappear, and it should have set everything off and appear in the chest down here. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Oops. Okay, so this is the first part. Fairly simple. But this next part, I think I did this a little bit different. I think I had this leg kicking out this way in my creative world. I shouldn't screw up with anything though. So now what we're going to do is let's actually build the third part of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's. And so the third part I'll mark with yellow wool. Droppers. Oops. Okay. So that'll run up into that. And so what we'll need to do here, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put in a comparator here. So that'll see if we stick anything in this dropper. A repeater, so it grabs, so this will make it so no matter how many items are in there, we'll get signal strength out of here. And then that comparator, and then redstone running along the side. And what this does is it makes a little clock. If there's something in here, I'll show you. Maybe if the lag will let me. If we put something in there, you can see that it's a clock. And why am I getting so much lag? I might need to reset the server. But this is a simple clock. And what we're going to use that next for is... let's see. We need that right there, and that right there. So we don't need this block. That is my silk touch pick, isn't it? Dang it. Oh well. So then we're going to, off this side of the clock, take this and run it to this one. And then here we're going to stick a redstone torch, as well as right there. And then, so what this does is it will just, when the clock is running around, if the lag would stop. So you heard it clicking, and what it did was then it brought it up to the top. So this is just an item elevator. And so that's the third part of it. And so that's pretty simple too. Now, the next one is a little bit more complicated because the second part is the brewing station itself, and we'll have to tie into these other sections. Let me throw down a bit right there. Ow! I don't know what that was. So what we're going to do is I used the auto brewing station that I saw Generic V do in one of his videos, and I think he saw it from another guy. You'll have to check out his video to see the link. I'll link his video in my description though. Alright, so from here we're going to mark the middle section with red, and okay, so actually let's start kind of at the back of this. What we're going to do is run hoppers like that, just like that, and then on top of this last hopper that we just placed, we are going to put our brewing stand. What the? And then we're going to put a hopper on top of the brewing stand. Trying to remember how I did this so that it worked out good. Let's build a little staircase right here. Oh. Block. Okay, so right here we're going to put another comparator. And then we're going to go into there. Maybe. It's one of the bad things about this is it's in a bit of a... Oh, I can't do that there. So what's going to happen, why I have to change the layout a little bit. I wonder if that'll still work. Yeah, that should work just fine if we change it a little bit. Give me that back. Alright, so we're going to put the comparator out that side. And so what's that? I'll explain it when we get a little farther along, I guess. there. Need one right there. Right. Where's my droppers? Nope. So, obviously our item elevator is working just fine, which is good. Sorry, guys. Okay, so if I remember right, I might have to stop and go check it out. What this is going to do right here, I have to put a redstone torch in. So when there's bottles on this, I don't have any bottles to show you guys, but when there's bottles in the brewing stand, the comparator reads that and puts out a signal, which will turn off that redstone torch that we put right there, which will turn off these. Doing something wrong, I think. Give me a second, and I'll go see what I did wrong. Alrighty, I'm back. So what we did wrong was there, we don't need that block, we need a repeater. And there we go. So what this does is the repeater will power this, which then this redstone signal can come over. I guess we could have kept it, but I think the timing might have been thrown off if we hadn't changed that. Okay, so now that we have this, I need to get rid of this dirt block. And put one right there, and actually, that's right. We should still be able to do that, I think. No, we can't do that. Okay. I remember what I had to do now. This is a little different than what Jenny B's design is. His has a hopper that would be on top of this one feeding bottles into here. Well, we can't do that because we have this hopper here, which would pull the bottles out and go into our item elevator, which we don't want. We want it to go into here. So we still need a hopper. Oops, there. And then a chest on top of that. And that's where we'll put our empty bottles. We can probably make that a double chest, I think. So what we got to do here is out. We got to have or not comparators, repeaters to pull that signal out this way, and we want that, and that, and then we want both of these repeaters on 4 ticks. And what this will do is it'll give it enough time for this hopper, when this turns off, it's unlocked right now, to feed 3 bottles into there. And I'll go grab some bottles here in a second and show you guys. Let's take down this thing so it's out of our way. Okay, now what we need to do is under here, we need that and that, and what this will do is this keeps this hopper locked, so it won't pull the bottles out while they're being brewed. And then let's see. And that should be good enough. Let's see. Repeater there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, that's long enough. With this thing, we have to make sure that this block isn't 15 away from that. So this, I'll explain things a little bit better, I guess, right now. So this section, what it does is these droppers will have the items to brew into the potions. Let's see if we can sleep. So you guys can see my mouse clicker. Those droppers right there and there will have nether wart and whatever else we want. Let's go grab some stuff right now, actually. I'm wondering, can you make bottles out of stained glass? I don't think you can, but let's just see. Nope, can't. So let's make 3 bottles. Let's put something away. Let's put this dirt away, as well as this iron and stone. Alright, so let's grab our nether wart. Oh, we had 3 bottles right there. Let's just take those 2. And well, right now we'll just grab sugar. I think I'll probably do glycerine melons, but I don't want to work on that right now. Sugar will just be quick and easy. So let's fill up. Oh, we don't have enough room. Shoot. And we don't need the ladders, and we don't need. Probably don't need that spruce wood. Should be done with hoppers. I'm going to regret putting those back in there. We're not done with those. We're not done with those. Not done with those. I don't want to take out my weapons either. Let's set that away. Put my silk touch in there. That should be enough to grab all these, right? Yes. And 1 left over. Sweet. Which is good because we need those lights anyways. Alright. So, let's run over here, munching on some of the rotten flesh that we got. Okay. Let's get over there so I don't run over time with you guys. I know I'm not that interesting. Okay, so what we got here is, let's see, this one will want our nether wart to be in. This one we want our sugar. So let's throw in one right there, like that. And so you can see there's a bottle on there, and it flipped it so that this hopper is now locked. We can now throw in the rest of these bottles, and it's turned off these droppers. So the next time that this gets emptied, so the next time we pull out that water bottle, it gets triggered, and there's water bottles that get put in because there was enough of a delay that it'll fill up all of these. And then, if we can get in here, the nether wart dropped in and then followed by the sugar. So it did it in the right order. You have to be careful when you're doing these that you do it in the right order. The first one needs to be here, the second one needs to be there, and then depending on how you have things set up, it might need to be towered up a little bit. So let's throw this one back in there. And we could probably actually shorten one of these to 3 ticks, I think, because it pulled an extra water bottle in. But that's okay. So we already brewed in the nether wart, and now our sugar's in there, and so we have a potion of swiftness. And so what's going to happen is when someone makes a payment, right here, just like that, and it happened too quick to get out of there and see again. But what happened was this set off this, which unlocked the hopper, right? I've already explained that. Well, this repeater, when it unlocked the hopper, it also pulled a signal out and sent it to here so that it unlocked this hopper to pull stuff out of this. Now, you got to kind of prime the pump, so to speak. You have to let it work enough so that it has a potion of swiftness already in here, and then one more in the item elevator because it'll get stuck right there. But after that, it'll run smoothly. So if we pay one more time, we should see it work and get up to here, which there is. So there's one in that top dropper, as well as one in this hopper right underneath the brewing stand. And as you can see, oh, I should have grabbed another sugar. Crap. Let's go raid the nether portal. Sugar cane. Clink. Make this into sugar. Oops. Alright, so now that we have this, let's throw that into this one. Okay, so now, from now on, whenever someone pays, as long as we have full stock, we'll get a potion out of here. There'll still be a potion in the top dropper, as well as a potion in this hopper. And I could make it so that there isn't one stuck in the dropper, but it complicates things a little bit more, and it just makes things easier. So now, the last part that I want to do... Oh, this might have screwed up. No, we'll just move it. So in my creative world, when I worked it out and made sure that it would fit under this building, this setup, I had this arm of things swinging out that direction because I had the out of stock light right here. Well, we'll just move it and put it in right there. And so what we'll do is we'll put that right there. I'll use gray wool to mark this system, and that'll actually work kind of well, I think. Lag. Oh well. Let's just do that. We got to be careful so that... Oh, how do I want to do that? That might mess things up, actually. If we do this... then just curl it back around like that. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have a comparator right here, and then, well, shoot, that won't work either. Let's see if we can make this work though. So, comparator, then a repeater, and then what we're going to do is going to do another repeater, and that way it won't spread signal over here and lock this one when it shouldn't be locked. Although, no, that will be good. I might change it in the future, but I doubt it. That won't work. Alright, this will work, I know. I'll have to destroy that one and put another repeater right there. So what this does is this lights this redstone lamp. Let's kind of cover this back up so there's not holes to the outside. And so this comparator looks and sees, oh, there is no bottles left in this chest. And we're going to put a sign on this lamp that says if this light is on, then we are out of stock. But so what this does is the comparator looks, sees if there's bottles or not. If there isn't, it'll stop putting out a signal. If there is, it will put a signal out that goes through these repeaters and will turn off this torch, which will turn off the light. So it'll let people know, hey, we still have stock. You go ahead, buy stuff. But as soon as there's stuff out of here, it'll tell people don't buy anything. And now some of you guys might go, well, wait a minute, there should still be bottles within the system. And that is true. However, I would rather not run completely out and have to then come back and reprime the pump every time I want to put bottles in here. So this will just kind of help to make sure that no one gets hosed out of buying potions. Yeah, so this is the setup. Like I said, there's 4 sections. There's a section where we pay, which then will trigger the second section, which does the brewing, which will then send it to the third section, which is the item elevator to the delivery chest. And then the fourth section is just merely a notification section so that people don't try to buy things when we don't have bottles here. I'll try to keep it well stocked, but sometimes, I mean, you can only fit, 40 or 54 bottles in a chest. And so after 54 payments, I got to come back and do this. Hopefully, business is that popular, but I doubt it. So I think that'll be it for this episode. Let's go ahead and sleep. Next time, I should have the floor and the ceiling done. I'll show you guys what I have. I'll probably have everything moved over into here from that dirt hut, have it torn down, and maybe we'll see some more people on the server. So until I see you again, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you guys have a great day. So we'll see you later. Bye.